Final game of a long weekend of touch rugby here at the National Touch Series. In Division 3, it is the newly formed Southwest Galaxy Touch Club taking on the NQ Rebels. NQ, of course, more used to competing in Division 1, and the Galaxy, of course, are a touch institution. It's a bit of a who's of star players from the university scene taking on the NQ Rebels. And joined by two Northerners to this one. I'm holding down the fort for the Southwest. It's going to be a great game though, Adam.
It is, and I'm showing no bias cheering for NQ Rebels at all.
I'd expect
but
nothing
Louis
less.
got the first crack, and great scoop by Louis. I thought he was through. I thought he was gone, to be fair. Carly, what do you reckon?
I think it was a good job by Johnny. Stuck on his man and then, forced that error.
Well, it's NQ Rebels with the first little breakaway of the game as they dart down that left-hand side. They do make plenty of meters as well. Might just open up here for the NQ Rebels. But then a touch there on Thomas Davies. That's a great pickup. A little step off the right. Missed pass. Might just cut them open here. Davies almost away, but he's come back for the touch. What a dive. And the Galaxy are denied.
Yeah, that's a great dive and touch. Oh, a little bobble there. Did well to keep hold of it.
Just about kept a hold by Max Shepstone. That's a nice little break. Great acceleration off that left boot.
I think he's had a great minute, that 31. The dive and touch and then a great kick there. Unlucky to be given that as an involuntary roll ball. He was calling the touch on the defender, so ref must have thought the ball was just down before he made the touch. But
Sebastian Conahan, he's had a good start to his game. There's the touch. Lift off the deck by Sam Thorpe. Thorpe driving in. Dixon round the corner. Little short ball, and that might be the first try of the men's Division 3 final. Excellent ball from Dixon, who starred yesterday for Nottingham in Division 1.
Yeah, nice finish by Tom Davies too. He nearly scored in that hole a minute ago if it wasn't for Seb Conahan, but they've gone back to that same hole and got the reward this time.
Thomas Davies flies through the gap, and now, of course, a change of ends. The Galaxy in the sort of Fiji-esque colours, playing from left to right now against that traditional red and black of the NQ Rebels.
Yeah,
nice little switch. It might open up here for Conahan. What a run that is. Conahan almost over.
Yeah, looking dangerous. And even if Galaxy don't win, they have the best kit in the tournament, so they can take that home.
Here's Cole Graham. Quick touch there. And now it could open up. Stepping off that fast right boot, as always, Louis Trias.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty dangerous customer. Bit of a step there and then a penalty for the defenders not quite being onside.
Sweeping round, but the hard touch has disrupted the play. Nothing given for now. Here's Trias again. Conahan. Oh, dummies a touch, gets away, whips it over the top. But what a chase down on that wide channel. Absolutely rapid stuff out on the wing to deny the Galaxy.
Yeah, Harry Brioche there with a good effort to stop that score.
Trias, Conahan, sweeping round the corner. Trias stepping inside and out. That's a powerful touch to knock him off his feet there from the NQ Rebels. Still, they play Galaxy in this dangerous position. It's Trias again.
Oh,
and now they're sliding under, but still kept out. What defence at the moment. Smith plays the ball inside to Cole Graham again. Graham, down he goes. Conahan steps off the left. Short little pass, hint of an interception. But in the end, it was just spilled by Grant. So we'll have 6 more touches for the Galaxy.
Yeah, I'd love to see Sam Grant catch that because he is fast. I want to see him go the whole way. Conahan
gives the pass. Well, I didn't realise that he was free to touch it down there was Williams.
Yeah, that's twice. Johnny's sort of shot up on that side to try and get rid of the...
Graham goes himself, but kept out again. Remarkable defence from the Rebels. Phase after phase on their line. Trias. Graham. Trias again. Cole Graham goes quickly and changes the direction of the attack. Stepping inside and out. The pass is loose and the NQ Rebels survive. What a defensive onslaught.
I think they'll take a lot of pleasure and pride from that defence. A lot of time spent down there.
Still, they lead by a single try, and it's ran out by Leota. Dixon.
Pace out of the box.
Great transition, they're over the halfway.
Setting up for a scoop for Toby Phillips.
Love it, show and go, he's through. Dixon's there in support. Beautiful work from Phillips, freshly onto the field and straight into the action. That's a perfect start to this game for the Rebels. What a ball. Dixon over to score. So try and an assist for Dixon already.
Yeah, nice start to him, and now he's got to do it on the defence too. I'm sure NQ will want to maybe defend a few less sets than they did last time.
Couple of changes in the attack. Ben Lunn amongst them. Here he is, Lunn. Robinson. Lunn sliding in. Touch was made. Lunn retreats back to the 7-metre mark.
Yeah, 5th touch coming now, so if there's no errors, then there should be a turnover soon. If
Kruger-Williams dives in this time, but no try. This is a fantastic defensive effort so far from the Rebels.
Yeah, Rebels getting a nice roll on up the sub box here now. John Leota's next, and then they've got all those subs on with the pace.
They do have the best defence in the competition, the Rebels. They've only conceded 8 tries, and they've scored 40 as well. So they're also the best attacking side in the competition.
And I think they're
over. And it's Leota who scored it.
Number 41. Real nice scoop from Sangrant there. We said he was a speedy cusser, and then he managed to get right through the middle of that defence.
Well, it's a really great line, but actually it's number 43, because they haven't updated the scores in this final. But I wasn't going to correct that because we can clip it later. Away goes the Galaxy. They're in desperate need of a response now. They've gone 3 behind. Lovely footwork. Teasing little run from the Galaxy in the meantime, and Conahan in the end is gifted a penalty.
Yeah, and they've got TLD there, number 18 with the ball. He's a pretty dangerous customer, so
Tom Lawton Davis.
Yeah, you won't want to give him the ball too many times.
Dixon on his line making the touch. And in the end, it's a penalty as well. They got away with one there. Great defence again from the Rebels. Yet to concede double figures in the competition, and then Tom Lawton Davis penalised a bit of chat back, I think. Here's Dixon on the roll. Leota, try score already. This is looking promising again for the Rebels. They're in the right area of the field here. The dart through the centre, and that's going to be a penalty. Well, this is all going NQ's way at the moment.
Yeah, they've come out with lightning fast pace, and I think Galaxy might just be struggling a little bit to deal with it.
Sliding in from close range is Pennington, but he's back to the 7.
I'd like to see them run that again, and I think if they pass it back to Cooper, he could be in.
Bainbridge, he's over the line. What a ball!
Oh, just do that instead, eh?
What a fantastic pass from Cooper Bainbridge.
And I think that might be Harry Brioche's 2nd of the game.
Brioche on the board again. Beautiful shape on that pass. Just couldn't get across to make the touch in time. Connor Cosgrove. The Louis Trias back on in the middle. Looking to cause some damage with Cole Graham. Graham, Trias. And excellent footwork.
Oh, nice.
Over the top they go. And a world of space opens up for the Galaxy.
That's a lovely pass from Louis Trias there. Little sinker ball down into the link hole.
Brandon Curtis found himself with the freedom of the old Leamingtonian turf. Barely another Rebel in shot, except for the winger cutting in. That's a pretty good way to open up your account, but almost 10 minutes gone in the final, and it's the Rebels in control. That's a big turnover. And is the wind just starting to blow the way of the Southwest Galaxy at the moment? Team based in Bath. They haven't had a training session yet since their inception. They've just been playing touch. And they know all about each other from the university circuit. And they're looking to come back here against this experienced and talented Rebel side. Stepping inside and out here, looking to create. Oh, what a ball out wide.
That was a great pass.
But a fantastic diving touch yet again from Brioche. What a game he's having. Good drive from the Rebels. Phillips takes the touch on halfway. Leota driving on himself. They've brought on some changes. Connor Wharton amongst them. Dixon, though, looking to get on the inside, but he's been held up by Conahan. And that's a turnover. 10 minutes gone in this final. It's 4-1 at the moment in the NQ Rebels' benefit, but that might be about to change because it's another penalty their way.
Yeah, just managed to get a little cheeky one there, pulled out of the touch, and the attacker still rolled it. Sorry, so
here goes Dixon. Dixon evades 1 and 2, but then the touch is made on Pennington. Here's Dixon, Pennington, and Dixon again. Little switch, looking to find Leota on the hard line, but it could have easily been an interception by Dixon's opposite number there. What a grab it would have been. And it would have been exciting to see if Galaxy could have gone the whole way there with William Smith with ball in hand. But Dixon, Pennington, back to Dixon, show and go, good read by Smith again.
Yeah, I don't know if Galaxy are potentially starting to be a little bit too tight now. They're worried about those scores through the middle, so I think if NQ try a long ball, they might be outside them.
Grant, great footwork, delays the pass, and Wharton's put it down. You put your house on Wharton grabbing that, but I think it was a forward pass anyway to spare his blushes. Tom Lawton-Davis, back to the short side, so close to snipping their way through, but they have made it to the box and they've made their changes. Shepstone.
Yeah, this is a nice roll from Galaxy. Oh, just manages to keep hold of it.
Louis Trias just about keeps the hold, and Cole Graham lifts it off the deck. Here is Graham. Trias, great snipe, he's so used to those. And then the delay on the pass for Shepstone, looking to get one more away. But instead the ball goes down. I think we're back for a penalty though. Big moment in the game for the Galaxy.
Yeah, that was a really nice scoop from Louis. He sort of set himself up to get a good run up to it.
Here he is again, Trias, whipping it over the top.
Great
what
ball.
a takeout wide. This time the Galaxy will surely not be denied. Referees in conversation. I think the touch might have been made, but it's another penalty.
Yeah, that's 2 in the 7 now, so any others, they might have to lose a player.
Dummy switch. Graham goes himself. Shepston. Trias stepping off that right boot again. That left side step, and it's a penalty. This time against the Galaxy. That's a big moment. NQ Rebels survive. Dixon drives towards the box.
Yeah, this is a nice set from NQ. Nothing too flashy, just yards.
Now they're racing down the field. Good pickup from Phillips. Oh, soft hands. How on earth have they kept it alive? Wharton caught right on the 7, but those hands were fantastic on the way through. Good cover from Shepston to deny them a try. And now it's the Galaxy's turn to head to the box.
Yeah, I think Galaxy are just trying to slow the game down a little bit. They probably can't match NQ just for raw pace, so they want to go at their pace, and when they're ready, then they'll increase the pace.
Lawton-Davis almost away. Lovely offload. Looking to free him from Brandon Curtis. But instead it's back with Phillips. Strong carry from Sam Thorpe. And they're up to halfway again, NQ. Leota. Great acceleration. Dixon. Wharton wants it wide. Another pickup from Dixon, but he goes to the right-hand side instead. Dixon needs support. Leota, second try of the final. Johnny Leota's over again. Dixon, a big part of this final performance. Lovely little scoop, little hitch kick as well on the way through. Leota slams it down. 5-1. Surely that might be the game. There's 5.5 minutes still to go. Be some turnaround to win it from here.
Oh yeah, but I think if anybody can pull out 5 scores, it's definitely this Galaxy side. Joe Kruger on the ball now. He's played for Wales, so he's a quality player as well. They've got quality throughout the team.
Kruger Williams.
That's the one.
Back on the inside. And then there's the tap. So now they put the hammer down, floated over the top into the link, forced to retreat. No touch, says the referee. Lawton Davis. Oh no, it's not Lawton Davis actually out there in the middle. They made a quick change and it's Smiley Robinson.
Someone's gone down.
But Kruger Williams is down, unfortunately, so the whistle goes. I think in the end it's going to be NQ Rebels possession regardless. Well, there's some pace to this final, but it's at the moment the Rebels that are just the more clinical of the two sides. And the best defence in the tournament has only been breached once by this talented Galaxy setup. To the box they go. Leota back onto the field, hat-trick hunting, along with Brioche on the wing. On that far side, but Leota still driving on.
Yeah, it looks like they're setting up for Toby Phillips to have a bit of a scoop. He went through just before.
What a ball.
Pass to Sam Thorpe.
Thorpe, Wharton, it's over. Rebels have a 6th try in the final. Wharton with great pace to finish it off, but the delay on the pass, perfect for the NQ Rebels. I think that might just be lights out here with 4 minutes still to go. The tall order for Cole Graham and company. But off goes Conahan. Treyas. Graham. The drive on the switch, drawing the touch out of Dixon. Conahan looking to drop it into the link space, but Phillips reads it well.
Yeah, nice sliding defence from NQ, just staying man on there, not shutting in too tight.
Graham looking to open it up. What a pass! Outstanding! But was the touch made? That's the question. Dixon got across. And it is not a try, but that offload deserved it. Let's have another look.
I'd want to see the replay on this one. What a pass.
Conahan, unbelievable.
Oh.
Ben Gray just couldn't stretch out and score. Treyas stepping inside, as he loves to do, but driven back to the 7. Treyas, Graham. Conahan, winding one up, going short. Treyas dots it down. Leota can't get there.
Yeah, that's a really nice line from Louis. He chopped in running towards the ball, running so fast. Johnny's got a lot of work to do, and he wasn't far off, but
that's a great finish in the end. But it's still a long way back for the Galaxy. Just over 2 minutes to go. They need 4 tries. NQ Rebels just have to hold on to possession. Young hands it off. Good drive. Grant at the half. Understands the game and realises they've just got to keep a hold here. What an offload, but it's just loose and maybe a door for the Galaxy to score another.
Yeah, they weren't hanging around on that turnover. Pretty good set to come to the box already at 2 and 3 near the halfway.
Well, Wharton's offside, so they just progress down the field and they win themselves a penalty as well.
Yeah, smart play there, not to take the dump and to try and take the advantage, and good call from the refs as well.
Kruger Williams driving forward and taking the first touch. Here come the Galaxy. What can they create in the dying embers of the final that may well be beyond them? Conahan steps back inside, but great touch. A few in the chamber for the Galaxy. On the wraparound, numbers there. Lunn diving forward to make the touch. NQ Rebels have turned it over. A minute to go.
Yeah, nice diving touch by Josh Ingram there. I wouldn't be surprised if NQ accidentally go over the mark on a couple of these touches. Maybe a bit of gamesmanship, have to go back. We don't really want to give Galaxy another shot with the ball, even though the game is gone at this point.
But still time for the Rebels to wrap up this final with another It's a good effort, but it's been put down. Dixon's long ball dispossesses the Rebels. Nice footwork again from the Galaxy, but caught.
Yeah, good work in defence from NQ here, going really high, working hard, trying to take all that space away, and they've done well so far, 3 touches.
Morton makes the tap, but that's a great drive. Shepstow. Graham. Caught before halfway, and that will bring us to a close. The final of Division 3 could have been played out in Division 1. Such was the quality of the two sides. But in the end, this fresh Galaxy Southwest side just had a little bit less time in the saddle than the NQ Rebels, and it showed. 6-2 in the end, the Rebels victorious. They'll be back in the big time soon enough, that's for certain. For the Galaxy, they've got a long road to the top, but they've certainly got the players to do it. For now, though, it's a day for the NQ Rebels, and a victory for them in Division 3. Well, that is the final game of this long weekend of touch here at the Nationals. It's been a fantastic weekend of touch. There's so much more to come. But first, Adam, Carly, thank you both so much for joining us throughout. Your final thoughts on this fantastic tournament.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. It's been a great day. Great to see so many good games as well. Obviously that one being a bit of a highlight, but some of the women's touch for me as well as a women's coach has been excellent. Yeah, just impressed at the general speed and skill set of everybody and all the teams, really.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, I think the last 3 games, I suppose, that we had on here, those finals really epitomise what today's been. It's been such high quality, and yeah, great way to finish the day with such a competitive final.
So in the end, the Galaxy defeated by the NQ Rebels in our final game of the day. So the Rebels are Division 3 champions. We will be back with more touch rugby, the schools final. Blockbuster 2-day event, which will be fantastically run. The winners of the regional school competitions from all over the country coming together ahead of tournaments in Ireland and Italy in the summer to look forward to for these international touch players. But from all of us at Next Gen 15, thank you very much for joining us. I've been Wilfred Kemsley, running you through the weekend's action. We'll be back again very shortly for more touch rugby live with Next Gen 15 and England Touch. But here from Old Leamingtonians, it's goodbye for now.